How's everybody doing out there? Oh boy. What? What an opening hand. Uh, wow. Wow. Wow woo wee wow. That sucks. What's up, Rune Folk? Did it do another ad? What the hell? I'm running behind for Ace as usual because I took a nap. Still so tired. Um, yeah. I'm just screwed, basically. Okay. It's okay. This is a for fun deck. Trying something silly. Okay. Let's get this bracket set up. Yeah, so I ran an ad 2 minutes before the actual start so that it didn't run ads, but then it started them again. Anyways, so apologies. I think there's a different setting that I have to change up if I'm gonna do it that way. What's up, Watch Wolf? How you doing? Dexter says his match is not pairing. Let's see. Well, that was a very bad counter to Grand Bois. Hey, there we go. I think that fixed it for him. Okay, okay. Let's see here. Oh boy. Okay. Doing a little better here in the way of draw, but we're still just not looking great because we're going to go up to 5. The daughter is probably our best bet. Thank you, thank you. I don't really try to win, but if I win with this silly deck, then it'll be worth it. So I don't have anything that I can combo this into. Should still be good for this side though. And I draw something that's not 2 mana. Yes, I do have some things in the deck that are under 3, of course. All right. Yeah, you don't need to see my name. You know my name. People just like to see who the other player is. Oh my god. This hurts. I'm about to put my shoe on the wrong foot. And more threes. But Grand Bois is not a three. Anchoring Aloe takes four. I don't have any type of card to avoid anything. So I think the best bet is to Dracana. All right, at least we're set up. We're locked in. I need to turn on my fan though. It's hot. Apologies in advance. My mouth is kind of messed up from Gen Con, so how many players did we end up popping out? 39. Okay, I'll take it. Is there any chance I can come back in this game? I need some water too, though. My microphone is unmuted but has no signal. I think people can hear me now, though. Thank you, Streamlabs. What's up, Chile? Are you playing? So if I want to think about this in the smart way, intimidation or duel of grit cannot hit this next combo. Is it going to be enough though? If I do it with the aloe, it won't be. I should probably wait at least one more turn. I think so. Ah, no. What you do is you just sneaky play on your phone for the rest of the meeting. I've definitely never done that. And no, that's not why I'm losing my job. Oh, in person. A little bit harder, but not impossible. maybe maybe someday in the future, I I think the budget is a little too small right now. Damn, mana eruption. How much removal you got, Kojo? Two mana left. I could risk it in Floral Tent, but I don't think that's the smart way to do it. With two mana, you could have a Fire Rabbit. You could scout something. Isunboshi. What's the best two drop? The whatchamacallit isn't two mana, it's three, isn't it? I think we go with the druid. Yeah, maybe one day. Pathfinder. Well, shit. That's a really good one. Neither of my cards that I had would have blocked that. And the only drop that I would have wanted from the Floral Tet would be a Sneezer Shroom. Or Snoozer Shroom. And that wouldn't have blocked Mountain, so... I think that deck could have been more exciting than it just was, but... Alright, let's see what we have here. Do, 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 do. Alright. Alright, let's take a look at Astro. Oh, game has ended. Unfortunate. Do I need to refresh again? Okay, I thought it had already updated, but I guess not. Alright. Potato, why are you always missing? Alright. Here we go. Dexter against KH3. I think that's a flag I've never seen before. Jersey. Nice. It is anyone watching that is planning on attending the Dallas event this weekend or planning on watching it? I hope my mouth doesn't hurt by then. Looks like this Kojo's just been going fast. There's not really any removal as far as we can see in the discard. A Grems, but I don't see any landmark to take out. Hmm. Pretty cool, Athena. Great that it's 3 from reserve. This Kojo's doing traced things. So there's a Kellen Burst on the board. The Kojo is out of mana. Unfortunately, there's too many stats on the companion side and on the hero side. We do have a Kellen Cylinder, which will allow to go over to match the mountain. But I'm not too sure there's anything else that can be done in this situation. All right, so we have two Axiom players down in the first round. It looks like. Let's see what else we have going on here. Oh, looks like a Muna player has made it past round one. No idea what Rhubarb is playing. Phobia's probably playing Atsadi. Barcode Scanner, don't know what they're playing. But let's see what we have here with Zypo and Eze Lopez. Zypo playing some Ghoul Easy Lopez on the Tasia, pretty classic. 2/2 cost, that's already amazing. You may put a card from your hand in reserve. When a character you control gains, if you control. Yup, that's very good. Alright, I'm gonna grab some water. This game should not be over before I get back, so. That Kokoba is a cheap chili copy. But cheap as in it's not as good. Because it costs 4 mana from hand and from reserve, right? It's missing 2 effects. Yeah, I haven't seen his Kokoba. Lucky on prize support at like a local event. Nice. I'll be very interested to see what deck uh, Nick lands on by Saturday. Should we open a promo booster live here in a moment? Two target characters each gain a boost. Wait. Oh, okay. Gonna remove. Wait, what? Huh? Why would you do that? Oh, okay. Wait, no. That had to have been a mistake, right? Because for this Kellen Elemental, you have to control two or more boosted characters. And then it's when a character gains a boost. If you just removed one of the boosts from this Kellen Elemental, it would have shut it off. Did I miss something? When another character. Oh, okay, so it wouldn't have mattered. True. Yeah, if you controlled two or more plants other than me. Yeah, okay. So the Capelia would have just turned it back on. Okay. That's why I was wondering if there was something I was missing. And I was. Kokobo was Kickstarter. That checks out. You better be careful with those frogs. If you bring those to Dallas, Trickster might steal them while you're sleeping. He's growing a frog army from what I hear. Yeah, they're so good. Hypothermia also kind of normally would hurt in this situation, but they're all already anchored, so I guess it's not really a downside in Goring's sense of putting something to sleep. I listened to the episode on the plane, by the way, if the reference was not clear. I will say that I was. Why do I feel like I did not just fix that as I slam into my desk? I will say that I probably need to re listen to it because there were periods of time where I was falling asleep in and out. It was on the flight back, so I was very tired. Yeah, I think this is just kind of over at this point. Let's take a look at what's going on in the bracket. All right, here we have Javi Navarro on Tasia against Uncle Poe. There's actually a lot of Tasias tonight. I listened to the Trickster interview and I finished the Yoshi one, I think. Or no, I listened to the other one that wasn't an interview. What was that one? And for anyone that thinks I'm just rambling, I'm talking about Hero's Guide to Asgartha, the most professional podcast about Equinox's altered TCG. Yeah, the set 4 heroes. Used bug fix before tapping Kellen's cylinder. Then wasn't paying attention to that key 8 mana point and got hungered. Oh no. It's all a learning experience. Take some notes. Also, this is interesting Aphanis so far. I do love Ortis Carrier in Aphanis if you can fit it in. Automatically always have a body for a boost. It allows you to play spells turn 1 when normally you don't really want to. So this is going to be boosting, another boosting one. I wonder if we're going to have an anchoring unique to combo with it. So here's where the boosts are going to start going off. Should probably start some notes on factions so that it goes a little easier for me to figure out. Baba booey. I left my notebook in the other room. Heck yeah. All right. What do we got going here? What? You want to come say hi? Come here. Oh. Gotta get that caregiver anchored. You know, people are gonna think I'm killing you. Ooh, that's gonna shut off that caregiver. That off you go. Very well timed. Don't mind me. Just saw a listing for a job pop up. I don't think I've really ever seen a Nyala unique. Ooh. It's just Nyala, but cheaper. And no zeros. That is very cool. What? I was already giving you attention. It's you. It's you. Wow. It's very smart looking for some Nyala uniques. What? My cat is yelling at me if you can't hear it. Meow. Bless you. I feel like this is a really hard position for Tasia to come back from. A Faunus when he gets over 8 mana is very scary. Chances he has another removal or at least another spell to continue to boost up is very high, which would mean a double move and a win. This game was Easy Lopez and the Ghoul Ring. Looks like Easy Lopez won it out. And look at that, and off you go. Just like I said. 3 mana. There's actually one card that I can think of right here, besides removal in general. One more character that could stave off the advancement for one more day. I would call that removal of sorts. Unfortunately, it's not enough stats. Ah, the scout. Let's go. Very cool play. Oh, there's the spindle that Javi probably really. Never mind. We didn't see it. We did not see the spindle. Looks like Afanis might be taking a little bit of a break on this turn. Let's check in on the bracket here real quick. Ooh. Barcode scanner has already taken down Easy Lopez somehow. Very interesting. That seems like it was very quick. Looks like we've had some different players fall. All right, we have a game over here. Fen Festival. Ah, well, good job, Easy Lopez. Very cool combos. Love to see it. Hope you have a good rest of your night. Yeah, it seems like Afanis there was taking more of a break turn. Had enough of a lead to do so. We have Rinku on Kojo versus Marks on Siggy. Very good. From anywhere, draw a card, Tooth Fairy, and when I leave the expedition zone, Sabotage. I think this matchup will show a lot of player skill expression. Depends on who you give the advantage to hero wise. If you're psychos, he said that Kojo has an advantage over Siggy in general. I would say it's probably flipped. In a unique format, at least. No unique, maybe it goes the other way. Looking like we're gonna get a double move from Rinku here, though. Hi, Cap. Hi. You can come here. I know that Rinku is most likely listening, but doesn't have a Twitch account for some reason. So he should know that Justin Parnell will be there this weekend. And we did mention Rinku. All right, let's check in on this game. Oh, the hunger. That should do it. Yeah, GG called by Poe. 3 mana. There's not really anything that Atasia could do. I mean, there's Beauty Sleep. Beauty Sleep and a Shroom or something would have held it for another day. All right, let's make sure we're fresh in here. you control 4 or more characters, resupply. When another non-token character joins, create a soldier token in your companion expedition. Oh yeah, let's open a pack. Let's see how bad my luck is compared to the winners tonight. Bye bye, Buddha. What's the shirt I'm wearing? It's an altered shirt. See? It's one of the OGs. It's the very first shirt made to promote the Kickstarter. It's a very nice whale. This is my favorite shirt out of the two. I keep telling every Equinox employee that I talk to that they need to convince them to bring it back. So at Gen Con, I told Francois now too. I just cut my nails today, so I have like no grip into ripping. All right. Okay. What do we got? Rare foiler. We have the Pasiphae, the alt art. If anyone doesn't have this and wants it, I'll reveal it. And then the other one is just Icarus. I think I need the Icarus in Ysmir. But if you want this, you might even be able to try it on the VOD if no one scans it. But I'll hold it for one more second. Ta-da! Told you I don't have good luck. Alright, GG's to Rinku. Very nice, very speedy little traced there. Double sabotage tooth fairies go hard. See what we got going on the bracket here. Ooh, Bria Danwater was taken down by Kronar24. I don't believe that's a name I've seen before, or at least not too often. Alright, we have Benzyken. Come on, open! Against Freeloader. And then Kaifu versus Uncle Po. Ooh, Kojo v Kojo. Looks like there's some high contention for both the Muna and the Bravos top spot. Wow, this is a pretty cool Tanuki. You can see it on screen from anywhere. Sabotage. From anywhere, put a card from your hand in reserve. Then the next card you play this afternoon costs one less. And then when another character joins your expeditions, gain a boost. Bam, 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 bam. Should we open another OP pack? See if we can actually get a unique. Ooh, we got Kaifu Untraced. I saw a clip from the new War of the Worlds that has Ice Cube. Cannot believe it's a real movie. What has Kaifu been cooking? Tinkerbell, sabotage and draw a card. Maybe just a very classic traced for the most part. Uncle Poe is going to have a ton of cards. We're going into the hunger round, but there will be basically nothing to eat from Kaifu. I wonder if that is very intentional play on her part. Oh man, freeloader with the double move. No landmarks. Nothing too special. Just some mess and chef's card draw. Good job, boyo. I just got word from my sources that it's a full common deck. Ah, so there are the Repotter Otters here. That's a lot of bugs. So, if Uncle Po is casting Moth to a Flame, it is blocking by itself, but I would assume that there's a one cost spell. But not necessary. It's a pretty bad reserve for both players. Easier things for Kaifu to get rid of, though. Oh, look, it's an otter. AQZ battle going on now. Oh, shit. Freeloader versus Rinku. Kojo v. Kojo. Hopefully, Freeloader doesn't win and destroy Rinku's courage for Dallas. It's Rinko now. I'll do my best. Freeloader is running the mess. Oh, wait. I think we did see the mess last game in discard. I'm still so tired. This off you go is still pretty dangerous. If Freeloader wins, will you guys switch elos basically? Freeloader will go up to 480 something. Rinko will go down to 470. Oh, there's the hunger. However, Kaifu has 4 mana left. Oh. Okay, well then. That's actually a very interesting turn of events there. Freeloader stealing the elo of his teammates. After I win this. You see what he says? Doesn't even say if. uh, true. True, true. Oh, the avalanche. I love the hunger still getting boosts in discard. Good job, Kaifu. Very interesting sequence of events right there. And now we just have Kojo v Kojo. Yeah, maybe El Wiwi's on vacation. He's gonna lose his first place spot in the rankings. Is anyone actually even close though? No, not really. Boston Beaver is the closest, and I'm not sure if I saw Boston Beaver playing today. All right, the mess gonna start going burr. It's coming out nothing but aces. Heck yeah. I wonder what the arena is gonna look like for next set. We gonna be up in the clouds? Having a pretty good stat lineup here on the companion side, with still 3 mana left. Rinku's cards in reserve are kind of weighted, not quite how you would want them. What? Come here. You know I can barely hear you. I have a headset on. Do you want to say hi? Why do you bite me? All I'm doing is loving you. Why are you getting up on the desk? Cats, man. She wants my attention, and then when I hold her, she likes to just chew on my arm. Oh, Tooth Fairy's gonna start coming out. Look at these players calculating, thinking hard. Uh oh. Perfect timing to get the Scotty. Order Spy doesn't really matter as much when there is the mess on the board and there are only common cards, no uniques or anything to hit with the sabotage. The Mana Eruption. Bravos Pathfinder. Oh, whoops, I can't do math. Uh-oh. Ooh, there you go. There's a really nice resupply with the Serengar. Alright, let's check into the bracket real quick. So I carve. I cannot speak today. I did mention that my mouth hurts. What is the barcode scanner playing today? Oh, the barcode scanner is from the United Kingdom. Playing Fen. Man, Hooked though. Hooked is the true enemy of Lyra. Rabbit, rabbit, rabbit. Oh, another great mess hit. Kind of in the worst regions for it though. Four messes. What are you doing, cat? There comes the otter. What? I've held you like 3 times. Oh man, pastry chef, but just one mana short. What are you doing? Can one of them close it out right here? What do we have? Doesn't seem like it's closed out just yet. Bless you. Let's stop walking on the desk. Alright, I think she wants out now. Oh no, not an ad at this moment. We snooze it. Man, these players are just taking so long. Trying to keep me up later. The GGs have come out. Is the festival gonna happen? Oh, I think BGA's behind. There it is. Look at that perfect line, too. Boom, 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 boom. So, barcode scanner is on Lyra. Not quite sure how I'm going to find that person to give them a prize if they win it. Maybe I'll just open it myself. Now the other cat has come in here to hang out with me. Come here, bud. You want to say hi? No? Yes? This is just the cat hour on Ace. Is this gonna go into Arena? This could be very interesting. There's some pretty heavy stats available on both sides. And Mana Eruption. Was wondering if there was gonna be some removal come out. So let's see. So Freeloader is still going to win on the companion side. And as of now, be able to move on the hero side. Don't expect that to remain the same. I don't know. Where is Psycho? Probably asleep, right? There's the Duel of Great. This is a very interesting situation that Rinku is in. I think by now there's not really a chance to win on the companion side. All they need is an Isunboshi or something. Would that even work though? No, that wouldn't work. Oh yeah, it would work because this is forest water. There's a couple cards that could at least save Rinku. Oh no, the Mulan. That is a Mulan. Look at that. Rinku pulls the big brain move with negative 12 seconds. I'm writing a list of players that I know I need to watch for slow play in Dallas. But GG's. That means no OP pack for freeloader. Can't ever get them, can't ever win them. What a sad sight. Oh, Kronar also took down Psycho's. Nice. I'm top performing no rare faction player. I told you I'd give you one. Just for being Swedish. Let's open one for freeloader and see what's in it. Can the barcode scanner scan something that is not a barcode and take away the win in the matchup? We have an Aphanis versus a Fen. I can't remember. Do people say that Fen is bad against Aphanis? I think that's why some people say that Fen hasn't been seen as much lately. All right. What do we got here? A rare foiler? Oh, hey, you got the Ariadne. Nice. And then an Icarus. Good job. There you go. I don't know if I've gotten very many of the Ariadne though, so I'll just scan them and then gift them to you instead of trying to take a picture and send it to you and then make you scan it. The 0-star alt art. You know it. It's okay, the card's gonna get better next set. You guys gotta stop chatting and actually play the game. All these players are making me worried. Slow play. Good thing I'm only a backup judge. Isn't there a way to filter by alt art? Or did that go away? So, Icarus. That was the first Icarus I've opened, too. The rare, at least, in Axiom. Icarus, Ariadne. Also the first Ariadne. So yeah, it was a pretty good pack in the way of alt arts. But no unique. All right, I sent you the cards, freeloader. We have a sneezer shroom. Discard a card from your reserve. If you do, I gain anchored. And you may return a spell from your reserve to your hand. All right. Let's see what we got with Kronar here. Ooh, Tasia. So I'm pretty sure this would be our highest ranked Tasia. Yeah, I got to set expectations as much as I can that in a tournament the clock is shared, and if you are taking more time, you are essentially taking time away from your opponent. Ooh, that is a very good hit right there on the Isunboshi, giving a boost with 9 mana. Ooh, this should very easily be in Rinku's favor now that the Ogun is taken out. GG. The 4 alone from the Mighty Jin will do it. GG's to Rinku. All right. What do we have here? Did we miss it? All right. What do we got here? Surprised to see that they're. I guess not. Taiga is pretty great in here if you think about it. We have already seen that this is a festival deck. All right. Dealing with multiple things at once here. I think we might end up seeing a win by time before we see a win due to festival here. I wonder how many counters at once barcode would be able to get with this much mana. Yeah, that's unfortunately what I'm talking about instead of casting. I think it's a situation that I think it's a situation we're gonna have to do something about for the BGA qualifiers. Personally, I think that when there's this much of a time discrepancy, um, the person that is this far behind on time has to be slow playing and would get in trouble first before the player that then decides to use their remaining time that is on their clock. All right, let me look at the other game. Looks like Rinku is going on to the finals, so GG's to Rinku. Seems like it will very much be Rinku versus barcode scanner. When I leave the expedition zone, if I have one or more boosts, you may return a spell from your reserve to your hand. When I'm sacrificed, if you control one or more landmarks, you may return a spell from your reserve to your hand. You may return a spell from your reserve to your hand. Oh shoot, the festival and the win by time. The ultimate festival. Time in the round. Alright. Rinku. This is for all of the marbles. I mean, not all of the marbles, but like, you know what I mean. Can you make all of the marbles the player proud while also earning all of the marbles? You even win with Festival this turn, by the way. I was gonna see if I could figure it out. Um, but then it ended. All right, so Rinku has locked in the Bravos best player. Barcode Scanner has locked in the Lyra. I think Trickster locked in the Ysmir. Kronar, I think, logged in the Muna. Locked in. I think Kaifu on Traced for Axiom. I will double check all of the brackets to be sure. All right, so we're not quite to having the combo of the Cloth Dancer and the Aloe, but getting very close. Still need the festival out too, though. There goes the Cloth Dancer, a kind of key pillar to the deck, but it is not falling down yet. Ooh. Maybe a little early on the paper herald. It's kind of in a very bad position right now without the festival being out, being in the reserve. These two combos, these two combos might be the end of this festival deck here. Is the aloe gonna get hit right here? Or is it gonna survive a little longer? There it goes. I think the Mulan and the sabotages are probably the perfect answer to this festival deck. All right. Is there any chance here the dragon can come out? The fleeting might be the hard part now that one of the cloth dancers is gone. Twinkle Twinkle is there for the sleep. Ooh, does not hit the dragon. Interesting. What are you doing, Barcode? Okay, what do we got? One target character gains a sleep. The Buddha went to sleep. What are you doing, Barcode? I'm casting this final match very well. You definitely can't tell that I'm distracted at all. Barcode says if they had more mana and they didn't calculate wrong, they would have had it. Can they get it right here, though? Technically, they could get it right here with this martingale. However, is there removal that's going to disrupt their plan? So, Duel of Grit would be the only removal that could come out here, right? Mana Eruption. The rare is too. Erupt. Yes, the rare version is too. The Martingale activates all conditions for Festival Solo. Yeah, because of the landmark. Hey, there's the eruption. But now it's GG's for barcode, right? Yep. What a smart little play from barcode. And did it all with more positive time. What a cool, good player. Unfortunately, we will never know their true name. We do know they're from the United Kingdom. What you thinking about? It's over. UK scene is growing. True. Oh no! Now there's no anchored. We didn't even think about it. This card, if you do, I don't know why I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about the fact that it could take out the anchored. Dope. All right. Now we can all go to bed and I can stop talking.